Nicki Minaj, who has been at odds with Cardi B for what feels like an eternity, has apparently decided to put the past behind them and extend an olive branch. In a surprising twist, Nicki has not only expressed public support for Cardi, but she's also taken the opportunity to throw some major shade at Cardi's ex-husband, Offset. It's as if Nicki has decided that the time has come to address the elephant in the room, and she's not holding back. The backstory here is that Nicki and Offset have had their own simmering issues, stemming from an incident last year where Offset found himself in legal trouble due to a run-in with Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty. Nicki, being the fiercely loyal partner that she is, clearly wasn't pleased with Offset's actions, and it seems she's now decided to air her grievances for all to hear. The tea is piping hot, as Nicki has apparently called out Offset for allegedly leeching off of Cardi and using her for the sake of clout. It's a scathing accusation, and one that certainly raises eyebrows. Nicki has not held back, dragging Offset through the proverbial mud and leaving no room for him to escape unscathed. The drama doesn't end there, though. Rumor has it that a viral video has emerged, showcasing Kenneth Petty and his associates confronting Offset and threatening to jump him should they ever cross paths. It's a volatile situation, to say the least, and it's clear that Nicki is not messing around when it comes to protecting her own. So, in this unexpected turn of events, it seems that Nicki Minaj has decided to put her differences with Cardi B aside, at least temporarily, in order to focus her attention on Offset.
Offset, where you at? That's it. Gotta spend that shit. Them niggas out. I go Kanye. Know it's shop, man. Know it's shop, yeah? We outside. Big two outside. Big Queens, right?
Things took a turn for the worse when Kenneth made a menacing threat towards MK Offset.
Money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Shot, man.
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know. They said you don't know. Soon.
Plan that vacation.
Yeah.
Planning your funeral.
Yeah.
All the way to the street. Let's play. What's up?
We'll meet you there.
The timing of this debacle couldn't be worse, as it's happening while Kenneth Petty is already on probation. But the real juicy details come from the private messages that Kenneth Petty decided to share with the world. Apparently, Offset reached out to Kenneth, challenging him to a confrontation and throwing some serious shade. Offset's message reads like something straight out of a rap battle, with him questioning Kenneth's financial status and accusing him of sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Kenneth, never one to back down, fired back with his own colorful choice of words. He made it clear that he's not hiding from anyone, especially not a rap man, and even threatened to catch Offset already. The back and forth continued, with Offset trying to play the tough guy card, but ultimately conceding that he wouldn't say anything else online. It's a wild and chaotic situation, to say the least. One has to wonder if these grown men truly understand the gravity of their actions, especially when they're already on thin ice. Nicki Minaj, who is no stranger to feuds, has now been pulled into the fray, and it'll be interesting to see how she navigates this latest drama. Offset has decided to clap back at Kenneth Petty, throwing some serious shade of his own. He's accused Kenneth and his crew of being broke-shaming, and has even suggested that Offset himself is just one divorce away from being a broke boy. But Kenneth didn't back down, instead throwing a punch below the belt by bringing up the tragic murder of Offset's bandmate, Takeoff. Kenneth's message is clear: use that money to get justice for your fallen friend, rather than getting involved in this petty feud. The back and forth between the two men has been nothing short of a verbal sparring match, with each one daring the other to pull up and make good on their threats. And as if that wasn't enough, Kenneth and his crew actually decided to show up, calling Offset's bluff. What's even more puzzling is the fact that this all seemingly came out of nowhere. Offset's initial DM to Kenneth was apparently totally unprovoked, leaving everyone wondering what could have possibly sparked this fiery exchange. Some rumors suggest that there may have been an incident at the VMAs that we're not privy to, but the details remain murky. Regardless of the catalyst, the consequences have been severe. Kenneth's viral video, where he was seen making threatening remarks, has landed him in hot water with the parole board. He's now been sentenced to 4 months of house arrest, a clear warning that his actions have crossed a line. According to Nicki's scathing social media posts, it seems that Offset has been making some rather disturbing claims to the authorities, including contacting the police and CPS, Child Protective Services, about Nicki's family. Nicki alleges that these actions have led to her home being surrounded by large guns on 2 separate occasions. She's clearly outraged by this, accusing Offset of making false claims and suggesting that he's trying to undermine her success. It's a shocking and serious accusation, and one that paints Offset in a very unsavory light. Nicki's message is clear. She believes Offset is a snitch who is willing to go to extreme lengths to try and stop her from winning. She's not holding back, warning Offset that he's going to get the brakes beaten off him if he continues down this path. And just when you thought the drama couldn't get any deeper, we now have the news that Cardi B has filed for divorce from Offset. According to an insider, the couple has simply grown apart, and Cardi is now focused on obtaining primary custody of their 2 children. It seems that the once inseparable duo have reached a point of no return, with Cardi seemingly ready to move on and start a new chapter in her life. Nicki's support for Cardi during this trying time is noteworthy, especially given their long-standing feud. It's clear that Nicki's dislike for Offset runs deeper than her issues with Cardi. She's publicly dragged Offset in the past, accusing him of leeching off Cardi for money and clout. And now, with this latest allegation, it's evident that Nicki sees Offset as a true adversary. This entire situation is a tangled web of drama, accusations, and personal vendettas. It's a stark reminder that the world of celebrity can be a ruthless and unforgiving place, where egos, ambition, and personal grudges can quickly spiral out of control. Cardi's announcement on Instagram was both heartfelt and empowering. She expressed her deep gratitude for this new chapter and how the journey has reminded her that she truly can have it all: life, love, and her passion. It's a powerful message, and one that speaks to Cardi's resilience and strength. What's particularly interesting is Nicki Minaj's reaction to all of this. Given the long-standing feud between Nicki and Cardi, it's surprising to see Nicki showing such public support for her former rival. Her message to Cardi, urging her to stop beating up on yourself and handle it gently, is a surprisingly gentle and compassionate gesture. But Nicki hasn't held back when it comes to Offset. She's continued to expose him, accusing him of being a leech who was only with Cardi for the money and clout. It seems Nicki's dislike for Offset runs deeper than her issues with Cardi, and she's not afraid to call him out. The revelations about Offset's struggling music career and spending habits only add to the narrative. Apparently, Cardi has been the primary breadwinner for the family, while Offset has been spending wildly. This paints Offset in an even more unflattering light, further reinforcing Nicki's accusations. Fans, for their part, seem relieved that Cardi has finally chosen to leave Offset. Many have commented that Offset is a deranged leech and that Cardi should have left him a long time ago after the first time he cheated. There's a palpable sense of support and encouragement for Cardi as she navigates this new chapter in her life.